What's up, gents?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey,
That was epic, was it not?
Absolutely.
It was super epic.
I was
Good
typing
news.
to Riz.
I
Doing
can
things.
not only hear you guys, but I can actually speak to you as well. It's a good day.
Absolutely amazing.
It is. Should we tell the guys in Mumble that this is starting? Who's keying up? Because I'm not.
I'm keying up.
I'm now keying up.
Heyo.
I completely
I was
forgot.
watching the stream, and you guys were talking, and I was like, I heard nothing in Mumble.
I'm sorry. Yes. Forgot to
There's a lot of buttons.
yeah. There's a lot of moving pieces in this operation. But yeah, I'm keyed up now. You know, I almost think maybe I should turn off push to talk for these things. Would that be
Okay.
crazy?
That would be brilliant, but I won't do that.
That'd be crazy. Okay. Well, here we are, everybody. Another exciting episode of Strats Weekly. Where what do we do here, Auth and Tommy?
I don't know. You tell me. we usually get in here and then figure out we're supposed to be talking
Yeah, we
about stuff.
figure it
and we
out,
talk
yeah.
about it.
We talk
This is where
about
the secrets of strats percolate to the top.
yes. We talk about gaming. We talk about the community, the Strats community. We talk about Team Strats streamers. We talk about editing and video production and stuff that goes along with that. And we talk about topics that have come up in the community in the last week or so, because we do it every week. So let's get started. First of all, I want to say a big thank you to everybody that has been upping my Twitter game. You guys have been super awesome on the Twitter game, retweeting and faving and liking and following. We just got another follower. Hello. And what else? What does Google Plus call it? Plussing and everything else that goes along with it. Super helpful. I greatly appreciate it. Everybody, I know Auth and Tommy greatly appreciate it, right? Right, guys?
You're not allowed to say plus it anymore.
Plussing. Sinish
Not allowed to say it.
has been plussing out of control. I'm not allowed to say it.
Standard shall bite. Why is he not allowed to say it?
I think that Google is turning off Google Plus.
Are they turning it off? I think they're going to merge it into something else.
Well, I heard that they're like they've for the past couple of years they've been like integrated into everything else that they put out, and now they are de-integrating everything swiftly.
That could definitely be. My money's on them buying another social network. They're not going to buy Facebook because they can't afford it, but Twitter, perhaps, something like that. This is speaking wholeheartedly and absolutely only my opinion, not the opinion of anyone I work for. I have zero inside information. Do not go buy Twitter stock based on the fact that I do anything. Anyway, next.
Dear cash in our 401k, damn it.
Yeah,
sorry.
don't do that. My personal opinion, though, is that Facebook or Google needs audience data, and they'll probably buy something. Okay, next, I want to thank our lovely sponsors of Strats Weekly, Loot Crate, and this is backwards because I'm.
It's backwards for
streaming
you. It's correct for everybody else.
That's right,
No,
Brad.
it's not correct for everybody else because I am capturing my screen.
Oh.
Yeah, see how that happens?
It's awesome. Awesomely
Yeah, so
backwards.
the last Loot Crate was Heroes, and we got all these cool like hero things. Boop. Like this little Batman guy. The last couple have been really awesome. Villains is coming up next. And if you're into the hero villains thing, if you're into like Marvel and DC stuff, there's a lot of good stuff in there. So I would definitely check that out. Tommy's wearing a Loot Crate shirt right now, which is amazing. So if you want to get into Loot Crate, go to lootcrate.com/strats, enter discount code STRATS, STRATS, if I can speak and spell. Discount code STRATS and get 10% off your deal and help put a little power in the PSU of the old Strats community. All right, what's next? Auth usually ask people a very important question at the beginning of these things.
I have no idea what I usually ask.
You usually ask who's playing what.
Oh, are we asking who's playing what?
You have it on my schedule, and I assume we are because you have it on my schedule.
We
Yeah,
are, but
Overwatch.
we haven't talked about the giveaway, have we? Because that's on your schedule
That
before.
is an excellent point. That's on me. I take full responsibility for that. Yes,
Check
we're
stuff off for you.
yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's actually really helpful. So the giveaway that we're giving away this time, we're giving away four copies of
4.
Far Cry 3, 4 copies of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon edition. It's like a standalone game though, right? It's not an expansion.
Correct. It's a complete standalone.
Complete standalone. It's just in the Far Cry spirit, and it's all like 80s kind of thing going on. It's kind of cool. So the way you enter is I'm going to start this bad boy up right now, and you're going to easily enter by typing in Bang Dragon
Or exclamation point dragon for the rest of us.
or exclamation point
Oh.
Dragon. Bang
Took my
Dragon,
job.
and you
I'm
can
quickly over to Bang.
no, Sinish, it is a standalone. Sinish asking in the chat what we just talked about. We feel free to enter, and we'll be taking entries for the entire hour of the broadcast and giving them away periodically. You can only enter once, and we will remind you several times throughout the stream. So when you have marked giveaway, a little behind the scenes, we have giveaway in the stream. Does that mean we want to give one away, or that's just the announcement?
I fixed it.
Okay.
Yeah, carry on.
All right. Now we can ask who's playing what.
That's true. So, who else been playing what this week? I'm curious. I've been playing Guild Wars 2. What's everybody else been up to?
I played through Rise of Son of Rome, which was actually a really good game. Currently playing South Park Stick of Truth, and just got my PS4 set back up, so we'll probably be seeing me on that.
Nice. Was Rise was an Xbox One launch title, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and I'd want to play it, but I don't do Xbox. But it came out on
I
Steam,
don't
so I
do
tried it out.
Xbox.
Hold your pinky
So-
up higher, you pretentious bastard.
I don't do Xbox.
Where he's at, you put both pinkies in the air when you drink.
I don't know where
right
my
on.
Xbox controller is.
But yeah, it was a really good game. The Steam copy was a bit fudgy with me, but it was a really good game. Good fight, graphics, everything was pretty good all around.
Right on. You excited about Stick of Truth 2? I hear they're making a sequel.
I heard about that, and I am excited because I see all your Xbox controllers.
It's not Stick of Truth 2, though.
Well, it's South Park, whatever they're going to call it, RPG number 2.
It's the fractured butthole.
Of course, it's the fractured butthole. Of course, it is.
Of course. I have not been playing anything, if anyone cares. I've been
playing. You're
working
dad.
on things. I've been being dad to newborn baby, and
It's a
That's
great
a-
sim game.
that's about it.
Did you name your baby Strats?
Yes. His middle name is Strats, and first name Team. It was a hard sell to the wife, but I finally made it happen.
I mean, when he's older, are you gonna like give him that hashtag at the front?
Yes, I'm trying to get that approved. We had some problems getting the social security card with the hashtag in there. There was some issue about not having characters in there. I told them Prince made up a character. All I want to do is adopt one that already exists, and I'm trying to
that's
push it
fair.
through. Yeah.
The sad thing is that most of the people at home are laughing because they think it's a joke. But we all know the only person who doesn't know is his wife. But everybody else knows this is true.
Right. I'm like, sure, I'll fill out this paperwork, honey. And then I went over there.
No, you take it easy. You've been through a lot. I got
Yeah,
this.
exactly. You just lay down. I'll fill it out.
some catch-22 shit with major,
Right,
major,
exactly.
major.
It was kind of funny too. My wife bought this like this German, some like super snooty, way too expensive German bear thing. And she's like, he needs a German name. The bear needs a German name. I'm like, I started calling him Adolf.
That's so. That doesn't surprise me in the least.
She's like,
Racist at all.
I'm naming him something else. And finally,
My daughter-
I'm like, unless you think of a name, his name is Adolf.
Awesome.
You're gonna
Okay,
take back Adolf.
Lucino, why don't you get ready to give away our first deal real fast?
Sure.
I know there was a Guild Wars 2, so I'm playing that, so I'm interested in what's going on there. They had their first August beta weekend with the reworks on the Revenant, and also showed us 4 of the whatever the next tier of like specializations. That's what they're called. Bam, elite specializations. Sinish and Diakis, I know both of you guys were checking that out. How was it? Ghost Hog, you were in it too, I think.
It's pretty awesome. Some of the stuff is broken, but it's a beta, so that's to be expected.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
But all the classes are the new specialization, and the Revenant were stars. It's really fun to play. I love the Chronomancer.
Nice.
Yep. I spent most of my time playing the Necromancer, which everybody that plays Guild Wars knows the Necromancer doesn't have a lot of love at this point. But I felt the Reaper as a good spot. Felt tanky as shit, and I was surviving classes with a that had heavy armor and staying up for the fight. The Reaper Shroud ability is really nice, and I just have to say they only released a fourth of one of the maps they have, and I spent all the time that I would have been spending playing meta events that were bugged, just trying to find that one cliff that I could get up to at the top of that peak of the mountain, glide to wherever I could.
Speaking of gliding, I am not ashamed to say that I have died a couple times since the beta weekend ended from jumping off of something thinking I could glide.
It's Ion all over again.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I'm ashamed
right
to
at
say
the
I have
end.
no idea what you guys are talking about.
Right at the end, I managed to actually get up to the highest point that they had at the beta, and I flew as long as my wings allowed me to, just to reach the very bottom of the zone, past what they're supposed to have let you seen.
Nice.
Now, what Dicus doesn't say is that they showed us 1/4 of the map, but they showed us 1/4 of the map, and even that was only 1/3 of the layers that are in that particular area.
Good lord.
Correct.
That's exciting.
They only showed us
Yes,
the
Guild
ground
Wars.
floor level.
Look, you can be jelly all you want.
I'm
Lucino. It's
super
quality.
jelly. Dude,
I told you to get
I'm
it.
down for Guild Wars. The open world PvP. I mean, not open world. The RVR or whatever PvP is like super.
Dub.
I thought it was amazing. The WWW. The
just called
triple
dub.
dub.
No, we just dub.
Wait, I thought it was 3. I thought that was the whole point.
Well, it's
Yeah,
pretty
but-
much us versus the other 2 servers because
I
we're
see.
on a strong server anyhow. But everybody just calls it dub.
Yeah. Special shout out real quick just to the new followers. Detonator Cap Itchy. Makes me think of proving you're not a robot. Boom, Potato Being, and Seth, thank you for following us. Greatly
Right on.
appreciated.
Absolutely love the follows. You know, on another point, I don't know if you guys know this. Maybe you guys have paid attention to the forums, but did you guys know that Team Strats as a whole has over 10,000 followers?
What?
That is correct. Yes.
Does that include duplicates?
No.
That is not. You know, and I'm pretty proud of this fact because you guys have been playing Guild War 2 and, you know, Vecino's been playing Dad Game. I've been playing Become a Software Developer Overnight Game and actually wrote a program to actually pull down that information just to prove it. So I check it about 3 times a day just to make sure. And very, very proud of the whole Team Strats guys and gals.
Yes. Very proud as well. Everybody's been doing amazing. Simply Andrea, Valentine have been streaming constantly. Peter Thomas has been streaming like crazy. Yeah, it's been awesome. And I encourage everybody to go check out the team page. We have a lot of new people on the stream, a lot of new people following us on Twitter, and we just have so many amazing streamers now on Team Strats that it's really cool to go there and see like quality content, you know.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, Vecino, why don't you pull the trigger on the first giveaway?
Let's do it. All right, first Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon goes to Darkside. I think he's brand new. Is he not?
He is brand new.
Darkside, what is up? You get a copy of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon for PC.
Nice. Now, the stipulation is you have to register on the forums and shoot myself a message. I am auth on the forums.
I will handle that for you, auth, while you talk about it.
Right on. So, no, don't message auth arrows. That's
No.
Twitch me. That's not forums me.
Don't hate. I get confused sometimes.
I know. Well, it's getting auth as a handle anywhere is really tricky because some places actually block it because they don't want you to like pretend like you're authorized to do something or sound official or some silly shit like that.
That sounds scary.
Well,
It
they
makes-
obviously don't know you if they were thinking that auth sounds official, but anyways.
Yeah.
Or,
Hey,
or they can't spell very well.
I am extremely authentic, okay?
Sure, you keep telling yourself that if it helps you sleep at night.
Yeah, there's only one him around.
That's right.
I always think seems official when he shows up in his My Little Pony knit sweater.
Dude, if I had a My Little Pony knit sweater, I've got a Rainbow Dash. Does that count for anything?
No, it doesn't.
You sure?
I have a Strats shirt on. Does that count?
It still has the tag on it. You're not a
Yeah,
real
it's a Beanie Baby, man. You don't take the tag off a Beanie Baby. What's wrong with you?
That's true. He's got a point there.
I think
What?
that he's actually
Are you telling me that you plan
Going
on
to take it
selling
back.
that?
I
See,
plan on selling
important
it?
things
No.
get discussed at these meetings.
Obviously,
very,
Moho.
very important. All right, next. Okay, you have not checked off giveaway. We gave away to Awesome.
You said you were
Darkside.
going to handle it. Don't start with me.
No. I handled the telling people where to send you a message.
Fair enough.
All right. Next on the topic list, let's talk about some Gamescom. Right.
Gamescom.
Mm-hmm. So Gamescom 2015 was last week or over the weekend, I think it was. For those who don't know, it's a big game convention over in Europe, which sucks because all the hottest like information comes out in the middle of the night here for the States. But
thought
they
the
show
same
a lot
thing.
of cool stuff. And there was a ton of releases, a ton of new information. Just talking like Guild Wars 2 hype. They have confirmed via Twitter that it will be coming out this year. They haven't said when, just that it'll be this year. But there was
They
a
said
ton
they're
of
committed to this year.
yeah, no,
Uh-oh.
that's not what Twitter
Uh-oh.
said. But I
Twitter
retweeted that
confirmed it.
shiza.
They said they're committed to 2015. They didn't say it is 2015. But
I will get you the tweet
Oh,
to
man.
counter that in a moment, Sinish. But
That would be pretty kind of raw to be like, we're committed to 2015. Oh, we meant committed to trying very hard to get to 2015.
well, that's what you say. That's what you say when you say committed, rather than it's coming to 2015.
Well, not necessarily. You could be like, the publisher we've committed to the publisher that we're doing 2015, meaning we signed the thing that says dev will be like gold master by the end of 2015.
There were several things that came out with that. One of them said committed, another one said confirmed for 2015. So
I
guys,
think we're going to
you
see it by the end
guys.
of this year. But I'm going to let Vecino, while I talk in chat here for a moment, talk about a game that I think he's excited to see coming out, and that is Mirror's Edge Catalyst. We'll
And
talk about Overwatch in a minute. Calm down. We'll talk about Overwatch in a minute.
No, the reason I'm interested in Mirror's Edge is because what's interesting about it is it's going to have multiplayer. I thought it was a pretty good game before as a single player game, and I know we don't do a lot of single player just because we're such a like multiplayer community. But
We don't.
well, I mean, I guess we do, but we don't play those games with each other, obviously, since they're single player. But anyway, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is going to have this like drop in, drop out multiplayer system where you're going to be able to like do the storylines and the missions together, and I think it would be pretty damn cool to run around a area. I always thought it would be very cool to do like an MMO where you could like go anywhere and do anything, in almost like the Assassin's Creed or like Mirror's Edge kind of feel. And I think it looks pretty cool. I would play the trailer for you, but I haven't set that up yet. But next time, look for it.
I like how Mirror's Edge has a Mirror Edge feel, so that's good that it has that going for it.
I have one question. Do you intend to wear the glove when you play?
The Mirror's Edge glove. I always wear my Mirror's Edge glove when I play Mirror's Edge. I like, in fact, when I play any game, I like to wear some piece of memorabilia or something that goes along with it.
Well, I'm at their website. It actually looks like you can win their wig and the glove.
Well, there you go. Well, I think we should win it and then give it away on the stream.
That would definitely give it away on the stream. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Star Citizen.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that game.
Star Citizen multi crew, right, Sinish?
Yeah, that was at Gamescom. It was pretty awesome.
So my understanding is some of it was like faked, or is that not right?
It wasn't necessarily faked, but they did like hook an animation as they were coming into the ship to zero G navigate through the hallways because they didn't have that nailed down yet. But multi-crew, all the localized physics, that was all in there, and that was live.
That's cool. I'm still hopeful. I'm still bullish on Star Citizen, but they need to make some moves quickly. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I was going to
That's
say,
how-
Senish, as our class expert, I mean, when can I expect to actually do more than run into my little dock and look at my speech?
So, Chris
Look at your
Roberts,
$5,000.
CIG, famous for giving a deadline that they're not going to meet, but they have said now at Gamescom that the end of this month is the social module, which is like 10 people running around in their city area, the first one they have. That will eventually build out into the small testbed for Persistent Universe. So that's supposed to be at the end of this month. The end of next month is supposed to be Star Marine, which is their FPS.
When should I start honing my piloting skills? Because I am a firm believer that those that are going to dominate in this game are going to be not just good pilots, they're going to be awesome pilots.
Well, you had your chance to prove it this weekend. After Gamescom, they had about 1,000 tokens for a Vandal. What is it called? It's an alien ship. 1,000 tokens. If you won the Vandal Swarm event, if you were the one with the first 1,000 people to win it, you had an opportunity to buy this Vandal ship.
Opportunity to buy? Great. Thanks, guys.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
really.
Hey, I want you to test this game, and
Well,
when
you
you
also get a
succeed, I
title
want you
then.
to pay me to pay.
Yeah, you also get a title that said that you beat it.
Right now, Chris Roberts is sitting on his pile of money, just laughing his ass to the bank.
Maybe.
I don't know. You know how many studios he's running? He probably doesn't have that much.
Wait, he's running other studios? What is it? What else is he running?
CIG is like 5-6 different studios spread across the world.
Wait, yeah, but are they all working on Star Citizen?
Yeah, but they're working on
They-
different pieces of it. They got
Okay.
Star Citizen and
I just want to make sure we're
42.
focused on the prize here.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's all Star Citizen.
It's
But
like, well, we're gonna do this other like platformer game. Might
I've always
work
wanted to
out.
make Wing Commander 16. I've been-
Right. We're gonna go ahead and
that-
take like a third of the money that you gave us for
All we
Star
know is-
Citizenship.
I think the UK studio is focusing more on the single player experience. And then they have a German studio that basically scalped a bunch of Crytek engineers and is building out the Crytek engine. For
All we know
Star
is that
Citizen.
Shenish, with all the money he spent, is going to get the venture capitalist title by the end of this.
No way, man.
Is there such a thing?
Probably.
That would
I don't
be
know.
awesome.
I don't know where that is.
I
That's
wish-
probably
I would
somewhere in
love
the
to have
tens of
that.
thousands, though.
There's some
God.
people that that go nuts though. Our own Drool of Strats has kind of gone nuts.
See, that was a joke, and everybody assumes it's true because of the amount of money you got to put in the game. You
Yeah,
think
but
that
I
will
know.
exist
Maybe-
That's a
somewhere.
great point. That's like a bad testament to
The real funny
situation.
thing, is that you thought it was a joke, but it was actually serious.
See, that's perfect. Great
It's-
game,
it's
guys.
Bad,
Great
bad
game.
either way.
You can buy a
See.
house or play the game.
I guess so.
That's true.
See, I'm looking forward to there actually being a game to play because I want to do a review on my, what is it, C-Tech 52 stick and rudder system that I got.
Oh,
from-
yeah, that's true.
That was
Well,
the
you
other
could do
thing
that
they
now.
announced. Star Citizen partnered with
Not a ginger
Satec
jihad. Sorry.
to bring a couple different tiers of hotel systems. with
I
the
will
Star
have to
Citizen
say-
branding.
I will
You'll
say
be
when I
able to
logged
show
in,
the game.
no, when I logged in, because I got the stick and I logged in, and then instantly the tutorial switched from giving me keyboard commands to actually giving me like it knew that I was using a flight stick and
Right.
controller system. I was
That's
very
kinda
impressed
cool.
with that.
Yeah, it can detect a bunch of different brands and keybind accordingly.
Well, I
But,
heard that.
but then it
you'll be
crashed
able
my
to
Windows
show-
10 machine.
Tom,
Yeah,
you'll be able
well,
to
I
show
mean, you
the
can't
game
have
soon.
everything.
All right. Moving on. Yes.
Yeah,
Do we have to?
we have to.
Shan.
We'll get to that. Hold on. The hype is real for that. I'm curious about
Hype is
um,
also real.
what people thought about
Old
WoW,
rivals
the
soft
expansion,
Yeah.
WoW Legion,
Uh,
Dark Legion.
Ooh, I haven't
So-
seen anything about that.
Oh yeah, it looks good. It has a new class. My only thing with it is
What's
WoW
the new
gets me
class?
every time. Demon Hunter, I believe.
It's like Guild
it's like
Wars 2 as a
Illidan.
Demon Hunter now.
It's pretty much like you're playing as Illidan. The double blades, all that shit.
Oh,
Shit.
The
no
story
way.
is that Illidan went and sent all his troops away to fight the Legion, and they were trapped, and we never heard about his soldiers. So the story is going to be now that suddenly they all come back, and you're one of the demon hunters that returned.
So everyone's got glaives now?
Yeah,
Pretty much.
So, I mean, I've been looking at it, and I mean, I've stayed away from WoW for a while now. I go back every expansion, and every expansion I go back, I leave again because the biggest thing for me that WoW doesn't have anymore is skill trees. So I don't think I'm gonna fall for it this time. I hope.
Wow, that just goes to show you how long I've been away. I had no idea that there's no skill trees anymore.
Okay, they still have the skill trees, but they made it so that you pretty much can choose one of 3 skills every 15 levels.
It's a
Instead
skill
of-
branch.
Yeah, instead of where it used to be, you could put points every time you level up into whatever you want. That's what I like. It was a lot more customizable, and now how they have it, I think, is stupid. And WoW is lucky that they still have people paying $15 a month to play a game that is honestly kind of behind the times.
You know,
Graphics
that's-
aren't as good as some other
WoW-
games that are out.
WoW kind of died for me when they started doing the whole like auto queue and instancing. Like, I don't know, for me the fun in WoW is like running around and exploring. They have like this big expansive world and you basically sit there and queue for a dungeon. And then run
Yeah,
through it
it's
and
kind
then
of a
sit there and queue
double-edged
for the next
sword, though.
dungeon.
Because on the
mean-
one hand, if you want to make it as accessible as possible, because you want people to keep their subscription, and I think a lot of people were leaving because the time sink was just too great. The people that originally were into WoW started getting older. They had less time, all that kind of stuff.
I mean, my thing with that is what they should do is break down some of the worlds and merge them, or the servers and merge them, because they have too many for the amount of people that they still have playing. Yes, they still have a lot of people playing, but they don't have as much as they used to, and it's spread out more. And that's why they started the cross-realm stuff, in which they should have just shut down some realms and merged them instead of doing all the cross-realm stuff.
You
Because
know,
then it makes it easier, but in my opinion,
good
that
segue.
kind of killed it.
that's actually interesting you brought that up because one of the things, like WoW is actually like, yeah, they're doing like not bad, but they're actually down to less than 6 million subscribers. They're down to like pre-2007 level subscribers count at this point. Like they've been tracking downward actually really hard.
Exactly, because who's going to pay $15 a month? Okay, it's my whole spiel again. Who's going to pay $15 a month after buying all the stuff from before? You got to buy the game, the subscription, and you're playing a game whose graphics are behind the times. You play most MMOs nowadays, the graphics are better than WoW's are. And yeah, cool, they keep coming out with new expansions, more stuff. Cool. Update your graphics.
Well, and that's
It's-
I don't know if
that's
they
the
can.
interesting thing. Like if you look at the, I shot a link in Twitch chat. If you look at what happened when Warlords of Draenor came out, there was a massive spike. They spiked like really hard, and then they're already back down below like the lowest point they've been at since 2000, before 2007. Like they've lost so many people. Like there was a big spike and they all just bailed within a few months.
Because the Warlords like questing experience was phenomenal, but once you got to the end of it, you realized where you were and you hated yourself, so you left.
Exactly, it just isn't fun anymore. They've killed it, in my opinion, with how easy they have made it. And again, my huge thing with MMOs, the big thing about like what got me into MMO and WoW and all that back in the day was the skill tree. And you look at a lot of MMOs nowadays, their skill trees are massive. Path of Exile, Rift, Guild Wars 2 has a good skill tree, sort of.
Well, Guild Wars 2 skill tree is a lot like what you described as the World of Warcraft one.
That's what I said, sort of.
But it's still good.
Yeah, it's better because with World of Warcraft, you have 1 of 3 choices every 15 levels. That's all you get to do. And it's cookie cutter, because if you're not using the right skills, you're not going to be doing as much damage. Back in the day, I mean, I spent hours messing with the skill trees and making it for me, not for what everybody says is the best. You know what I mean? That's what I enjoyed. I mean, I played Rift, and Rift, I mean, you had 9 things you could use to put. You could put 3 in at once. For those that didn't play Rift, you could put 3 types of classes into your build at once and put points into those 3 at the same time, and basically make yourself whatever you want. And the ability to just do that and customize it so much is what I love about MMOs, and that's what I loved about WoW back in the day. And as soon as they took that out, WoW died to me.
So
I think I know why you're playing Albion.
To me.
Yeah, would you point at Albion as a game that does skill trees right?
Yes and no. Okay, so all right, let's get into Albion, I guess.
You can't really have a build though.
My point for Albion is that it looks very, very complex, but really all that complexity only leads you to being locked into something.
Yeah, you can't really. It's not a game where you can, like in WoW. I used to do like the 2v2s and arena stuff a lot, and a lot of that work was like figuring out a build and honing a build and synergizing with someone else. You can't really do that in Albion. It's just not. The skill trees are so long; they take so far to get to, and it's grinding for them. I don't know.
And if you decide that you want to do something else, you got to restart your grind.
Yeah, I mean, in that respect, I guess it's okay. But
the thing with Albion is it's like not projected as a easy go MMO. It's supposed to be a grind. That's what it is. And I think once they get into the beta and do all these changes that they've been talking about, it's going to be more of you can kind of customize it better. Because you're right, with Albion, it's this past alpha. A lot of us have played it. A lot of us have seen how it's going. I think they're going to do a lot better in the beta, and it's going to get even better when it goes to live for the customizable and making everything viable, pretty much, as to what can go with what, making things go together in a 2v2 or 3v3 setting. And they've talked about coming out with a 2v2 like arena type deal or small group arena type deal.
I suppose.
But to me, also, Albion, I don't see Albion as a replacement for WoW or as like my MMO replacement.
Well, I think
it's like a RuneScape to me.
We could see. I think we could potentially see a resurgence in WoW subscribers. They have the movie coming out. Apparently, they have more developers working on World of Warcraft than Blizzard has ever had, which is interesting.
But you know why? It's because
I'm
they're
interested
losing
in
people.
that World of Warcraft movie. That'd be nice.
WoW is all money in the bank too, by the way. I mean, you think about how long it's been running around. It's paid for itself multiple times. I'm sure that it's bankrolled some of the other great titles that Blizzard's been kicking out.
Absolutely.
I wouldn't expect a complete facelift of it at this point. You said they have 5 to 6 million subscribers.
5.6.
I'd pull up some of the stats on some of the other latest and greatest MMOs and see how their numbers can stack up with modern graphics and whatnot.
WoW still has the lead.
But I
by
mean,
far.
WoW's going to trend down. It's going to keep trending down.
But that's the point. They've made their million there, and it's kind of like this is going to sound a little stupid, but I love The Legend of Zelda, and I would go back and I'd play it as it is today, but I wouldn't kind of expect them to keep kind of refacing that game. Leave it alone, leave it as is. It's going to eventually wind down, and then the latest and greatest, something new is going to come out of that. But I wouldn't expect them to redo WoW. I would expect a new version, which we're seeing it. We're seeing multiple titles coming out, maybe not in the MMO arena, but that have came from that creative juices that Blizzard has.
Well, it's interesting on the reboot. I think the question becomes like that's CCP and EVE Online's problem. Can you reboot, or do you just or I guess reboot's the wrong word. Do you
mean
come
like
up
WoW 2?
Yeah, like do you come out with World of Warcraft 2, or do you just say, okay, we're completely updating World of Warcraft. You're still going to have your character and everything. Like your progression is there, all those achievements and all that stuff you have is there. We're just
kind of what they did with RuneScape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is that you're never going to open yourself up to the new audience that you could, because like for me, never being a WoW player, there's no way I would ever play, because I don't want to compete with people who've been playing for 12 years.
Yeah, but they're trying to curb that by allowing you to pay. You pay a fee and then you become level 90, I think, is what you can become now.
Yeah,
If you
but
buy
there's
the game,
so
you get 1 to
many
90.
years of extra stuff that you missed out on. It's like
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that's
inverse of like, what do you call that? When you played something too long, you don't want to leave because all your money's in it.
Investment?
Debt?
No,
Time debt?
no, I don't know. Fuck you.
Sunk cost?
I don't know.
So
Keep
Some
throwing.
cost.
Wow.
You got it.
Sorry.
You got it.
Econ major.
Nice.
I'm gonna bring Clutch into this because he's talking in mobile chat. I don't know if you are actually watching that.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
What?
can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey guys, long time no talk.
I know.
What?
There we go.
Clutch has bought a microphone since the last time.
That's
Oh yeah, I
exciting.
got the nice headset. I'm becoming pro in League of Legends.
Super pro.
Woohoo. Nice, man.
Not really.
You should have picked Dota. They just had a $16 million.
No, Heroes of the Storm. Come on.
I'm
Okay,
pretty
let's
good
dive
at
into
here.
this.
All right, but what were you gonna ask me about?
Oh, I was just gonna bring your comment into like when you said I feel like MMOs are all about chasing that nostalgic first heroin high we all got from WoW, and you know what? It's kind
It's
of true.
definitely true. Yeah.
It is, because I mean, for those people that played Vanilla WoW back in the day, I mean, 40-man raids, the grind back in the day was real. And honestly, like a lot of games now, you know, they have grind, but if you played back in Vanilla, you know what grind is. And I mean, it was just work, but you felt like you accomplished something when you got to those levels, when you got your first mount, when you did your first raid. You know, you felt accomplished, and it's hard for most to do that nowadays because there's so many of them out there, and there's so much going on. They want to keep people playing with them, so they don't make it so grindy. So they make it a bit easier, and I think people are just taking it and being like, you know, I like it, but it's not that much of a challenge anymore. But they also have to realize a lot of MMOs are doing that so that they keep the younger people and stuff like that. Just like WoW has kind of made most things a bit easier. You know, leveling is pretty easy for the first while, just so that they can get those new people coming in and doing that kind of stuff. And it makes sense, but there's, I mean, I don't know. It's just, you're bringing in new people, but you're making it harder for the people that have been playing for so long to just keep playing.
Well, I always ask myself on new MMOs when I create an account and I'm really excited about it and I log in and it's just not there. Sometimes I wonder, is that because the game isn't there, or it's because my tastes have changed where I just can't, I don't find that kind of game interesting anymore, or like sustainable for me to have long bouts with gaming on.
Poppy, why don't you roll the next giveaway while I chat about this briefly? I had a friend.
Let's do it.
I had a friend who experienced this phenomenon. He used to he played WoW, he played Dayoc, he played a ton of different MMOs, and he loved them. And he wanted to try Guild Wars 2 out. He fires up Guild Wars 2. He's super hyped, and after 2 weeks, he was like, "Hey man, like, it was fun, but like, MMOs don't do it for me anymore. This is the third MMO I've played recently, and it's not my thing. Like, I don't know if it's I've moved on or what. So I feel like our tastes change just based on the other games that are out there, as well as the people we're playing games with. And I think that has a large influence on what we enjoy playing and what we're actively engaged in.
I think definitely for me, off what you just said, who we're playing with. I know that with the advent of Strats, it's been over a year now, that my favorite games are whatever you guys are playing with me.
Yeah.
And that might sound cliche, but honestly, I've joked that Vecinos can sometimes use my dowsing rod over what games to play. But I'll hear him get excited about a game, and I'll look at it and be like, oh, this is some girl that climbs up the side of buildings, and she wears a weird glove, and she's got some weird black hair. But you know what? Next month, I will buy this game, and I'll play it with Vecino because it'll be fun to play. It's something I never would have picked off the shelf for myself. I don't even remember the name of the game, but I'm going to buy it. What's it called? The game with the glove?
Hello Kitty Island Adventure, the glove of
Yes.
truth.
I would play the shit out of that.
Hotel. What is that game? A Hobo Hotel.
Oh, well, there we go.
Habbo Hotel.
All right, Vecino, pull the trigger on that giveaway.
All right. Giveaway incoming.
Give it to Senish.
Boom. Another brand new member. Here's the thing though. Is he still in the channel?
It's rigged.
Start the
Find
countdown.
out. My countdown's going. 60
Countdown's
seconds
going.
to respond.
He's not in the channel. The only one with a B is Blind Pixel.
Wait, let
FYI.
me log in first.
Give him time. Give him time. He might not be in
Well, he
chat,
gets-
but he might be listening to the stream or something.
It's true. Well, if he gets in
Yeah, but a little
40
bit of time.
seconds, he's got a.
How did he enter without being in chat, though?
Listen,
He was in
was
there
in
earlier.
he was in here before. Always a cynic. Come on, man.
Finish
Always a
this?
finish.
Always a cynic.
By the way, quick
man.
topic of discussion that I was super hyped about from Gamescom.
Yes.
Did you guys see there's an expansion coming for City Skylines?
Oh yeah, it kind of went under the radar, and I never picked that game up, so I didn't really pay attention.
Man, you guys are
Yeah,
gonna
I'm the
have
same
to
way.
bullet point Gamescom for me because the only thing I ever saw at Gamescom was Guild Wars 2 and Star Citizen. I had blinders on for everything else.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
That's
man.
because that's all you look at. You have like some kind of weird ad block plugin that blocks
Well,
everything except Star Citizen stuff. and
I'm
Guild Wars
sorry,
stuff.
there was also the Dota 2 tournament going on, so I was kind of invested in that too.
Oh yeah, big ups to Evil Geniuses.
Yeah. $18 million prize pool, although they don't win all of that, but that's amazing how much money is
That's pretty amazing.
pumped into that
And
game.
I believe they got a mention on ESPN, which is interesting. I wonder if we're entering a phase where ESPN might be putting stuff out.
ESPN 8, the Ocho.
ESPN 2 had Heroes of the Storm, and ESPN 1 had the Dota Invitational on it.
Wow, that's crazy.
That didn't surprise me. It's happening everywhere else. Vecino, pull another name.
All right, sorry, Boom, but thanks for following. But we're pulling another one.
Tank memes.
Tank Man.
That guy's not here
brilliant.
either, by the way.
That's a $5 handle if I've ever seen one.
No, he gets his minute. I've got the timer going, so we'll see what happens.
I'm just saying, I'm calling
So-
this one too.
That's
Since we're
fair.
talking about cons, who's going to TwitchCon and who's excited?
I'm not.
Wait, who's going to TwitchCon?
Drizzy going to
I am.
TwitchCon.
Driz is.
Wait, Driz. Oh yeah, you're going to TwitchCon. We should
Yeah.
we should make a bullet point about that on the
You guys should meet up a day earlier
I-
and make
The only way
signs.
I'm going.
I'm
is if
actually gonna
Vecino's
be
gonna
there
sleep
for
on
9
his
days.
couch.
I'm actually going to be there for 9 days because this is going to be my leave and my little vacation. So I'm spending 9 days in San Fran.
Oh,
Rip
awesome.
wallet, but I'm going to have a
Yeah, rip
hotel,
wallet, for
car,
sure.
and enjoy myself. So I'll hit you up, man.
Yeah, hit me up. Well, we can get coffee. I can tour Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff.
Kiss him, kiss him.
We can pretty much do what I was going to do when I was supposed to come like 2 months ago until.
Skip around the parks. Man.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh man,
Can
you
we
can
get
rent a
segues?
Segway to run next to his.
Yes.
Yes, yes. I have extra
Segway
charging.
buddies.
I charge extra segues just all the time.
Just in case he has house guests. All right, Vecino,
Yep.
pull another name.
All right,
What
I just want to let you
happens when you
guys
don't stick
know
around?
that you're gonna pull names until you pull Senate. Oh my god, no, you're not.
two-player adventure.
It's rigged.
Rigged.
They always win.
There we go.
Dude, they always
It's
win.
like
They're
it's the
entering
new
twice,
McKinsey,
though.
man.
That's the thing, is like they enter twice because there's two people.
Actually,
I know, they're so smart.
They're like botting. They're botting to win these keys.
Guardian of Leora, and two-player adventure. The combination, the mega evolution of both of them together.
When they come together, it's like Voltron, and they win just every giveaway on the internet.
Speaking about botting
Oh,
for
sure.
giveaways, Driz, what are you gonna do? It seems like everybody's gunning to change your title on the forums. What's that all about?
I know, it's because
Oh.
he's the
Don't
leader
worry.
of many guilds.
Okay, well, after my wallet recovers from TwitchCon,
Yes.
I might be dropping quite a few and changing quite a few names.
Oh, snap.
But,
Payback. It's going to be payback time.
Oh, it's
got
gonna
it.
be a group. It's gonna be a group, and it's gonna be amazing.
So I got a question. I'm
Are
not
they
following
gonna be
this.
related?
What's the name that we're changing Driz to? It's title.
Tomorrow it's changing,
To the other,
or technically tonight it's changing.
Drum roll.
The other 68 are better, or something to that
What's it
effect.
changing to? Oh, the other
Yeah.
68 are better. Got it.
It's
All
okay.
right. So we,
I'm
have,
writing
we
names
finally
down.
got another we got another key given out, which is nice.
It was magical. That took so long. Vecino, pull the trigger on another one. Like, we're getting close to the end of this thing
All right,
already.
let's pull the trigger
we
on
need to
another
do
one. Boom. Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
What?
No,
Total
no,
rigged.
no,
Total
no,
rigged.
no,
Rigged.
no.
Total rig, man. You
Now
guys
they
are
can,
all up in the RNG.
now
This
you
is
can play
crazy.
together though.
Now they can play it together. That's true.
That's true. That's 2 for 2. They can play together. This is what happens. Like,
Wow.
We fully expect the Twitch highlight video from this.
I know. This is insane. This is insane. Oh,
I don't even know what to say.
segue. Segue. We're gonna be trying to start doing almost 24/7 streaming on replays and highlights on the Strats proper Twitch channel. So if you have highlights, please send me a YouTube video of said highlight, and we will put it on, and it will be golden. Feel free to make a video like custom made with that plasters your name all over it or something like that. Some kind of ad, whatever you want to put up there. It's all good. It's pretty much an experiment. So let's experiment away. And
Yeah, go ahead and
Something
just
cool.
send it and let us curate it. You know, don't worry
Yeah.
about if it's good enough or whatnot. We'll sort it out.
right. Exactly.
Does it have to be a video? Could it just be my name as a graphic all over and over and over and over and over?
No, it has to be a video, but it could be
What if my
anything.
name was spinning? Huh? That's a video.
If
now.
you do something creative, okay, whatever it is, feel free to send it, even if it's just your name spinning. That's fine.
I feel like Sanish can do that and just have Driz dollars falling. Just then the word
fine.
Driz dollars
It's
is
going
just
to be a
gonna keep
10-hour
falling.
loop with Neon Cat in the background.
I wasn't gonna do that, but now maybe. I like your
That's
ideas.
that's an inside thing. Sanish wants me to change my channel
You
currency
need
to
to.
Driz
It's not
dollars.
just- Finish.
Did we pick another winner? How many do we have?
You pick. We got one more. Don't hold off on it. Calm
Oh,
down.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Calm
sorry. So
down.
who won? the
Wait,
last
wait,
one?
wait. Please,
Gloria.
before you pull it,
Oh, yeah,
is
no.
Guardian of Leora in here too? Because that would just complete it.
Oh, that would
No,
be horrible.
no, that's 2-player adventure.
I would rage quit this podcast right away.
Guardian is logged in as 2-player adventure during the meetings, so Guardian's technically winning it.
For
Can log in as
maximum
two
spam.
people.
All right, well let's talk about some of the top posts this week. Yeah,
Yeah, let's
do it.
I intentionally pushed off Overwatch because the number 3 post this week was Overwatch because
Oh, yeah.
everybody freaked out when it showed up on the Battle.net app. Oh my
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Like, so I assume people are hyped about Overwatch. And
No.
Clutch came back, and his first question, he wasn't like, "Hey, what's going on, everybody?" He's like, "So he's playing Overwatch."
I know.
He's gonna play
That was-
Overwatch
That was
with me.
awesome. I totally
Yeah.
loved that.
I'm looking to go kind of like how hardcore I was going into WildStar. I'm looking to go pretty hard into Overwatch.
Clutch is going deep, people. Like, I played WildStar with this boy. He goes deep.
That's awesome.
What else is going on?
I'm
What
gonna
else
try
is
to
going
heal right
on?
now.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do this. Let's do this. One of the other top posts was the Guild Wars 2 gem giveaway that Wayward put up.
Oh yeah, Wayward's not here though.
Wayward is not here, but he did tell me who the winners were. So give me a
Oh.
moment. I will find that information. Let's see if they're in here or not. That'd be even funnier. Oh, they are. Congratulations
Guardian of
to
Leora.
No, because neither one of them signed up on the forums or messaged on the forums about it. That's on them. Ghost Hog and Major Domo, congratulations! You guys won the gym giveaway from
Good
Wayward.
deal. Congratulations.
So he will get you those keys later tonight. So congratulations.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Golf claps around.
And
I
let's
want to
see,
say
what else
I
is
did
up
not
here?
do anything sexual with him to get this code. Okay, no matter what you hear, it's not true.
I've heard
The
things.
fact-
I've heard
The
things
fact that you
on the
brought that
bathroom
up.
wall of the Strats headquarters.
I heard you
Major-
did towel laundry.
Major didn't finish the sentence. He didn't do one thing sexual. He did many things.
Many.
New subject, guys. Star Wars: The Old Republic is coming out soon.
Yeah, it is coming out pretty soon.
What do you mean coming out? They're remaking it?
New expansion coming out.
Actually,
New
I
expansion.
heard that they might be doing a new KOTOR. Not a new one, but a remake of the first one.
Subjects change successful.
Which might be cool.
With all the top posts and whatnot, what's going on with Destiny? Why is it every third post has something to do with Destiny? What's going on? What did I miss?
Everybody's getting back in with the
Yeah,
expansion and the what is it? There's a badge of some sort or a title of some sort given out to everybody who's been playing and achieves a bunch of shit within the first year.
Yeah, some crap like that. And also, we've been bringing in some new people. Sorry.
Some crap like that.
We've been bringing in some new people that are playing it as well, so that's been igniting other people to play.
Some poor game designer at Bungie spent like the last year working that stuff out.
I think it's interesting and important to point out that it's not that there's all these people suddenly playing again. It's that they're suddenly talking on the forums again. There are people every time I fire up the PS4.
Yeah.
There's at least 2 Destiny groups on my friends list of people playing Destiny. We've got people playing all the time. They're all back on the forums chatting about it because they're all hyped.
Yeah.
Well, also because there wasn't that many people talking about it for a while, and then now, get a new person in, they're like, hey, I play Destiny, and then all the people that are still playing but aren't commenting on the forums but come on every now and then are like, oh, hey, start playing with me, yada, 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 and then boom, they come back.
Right.
Say the rest is
What is
history.
that crazy sound?
That's not
I'm
me.
sorry. That's my phone. I'm getting blown up right now. I apologize.
Blown up.
Obviously.
He's super popular.
Did you say that while you were in the military?
We're running out of time.
Cino, do you want to talk about this is the first time we've talked about our on the cast anyway about the Extra Life initiative for this year.
Yeah, exactly. It's in our Twitch thing, but I'll also post the link. We are gonna do Extra Life again this year. Last year we were awesome and we made our goal of $1337, not $13, but 1337, also known as $1,337.
Or leet.
Elite dollars.
Or elite dollars. We made our goal last time. I think we could do it again. I thought about kicking it out to 31337, but I thought that might be a little bit ambitious for us. So I did the same thing again and did 1,337.
Next year we'll go for elite dollars.
Next year we'll go for elite dollars.
Why don't we try going for Driz dollars instead?
Whoa!
Wow.
That's fire.
Wow.
For
Maybe,
what would the
maybe
R
I'll make
be?
that like a secondary
know.
thing, Setish, just for you. But I'm keeping my secrets.
Look,
If
I just want to let you know that wasn't me that called you out on that.
we could always
There are
bump
more
up our,
people
our
than me
thing.
that want Driz dollars, all right? Everybody wants Driz dollars. You're the only one that doesn't. Only one. Only one.
Only one. All right. So on the link also, it's posted in or it's a panel on our Twitch page, as well as when it gets a little closer, I put like the thing on the forums, and I have the what do you call it, the thermometer that shows where we are. So join the team, or if you don't want to join the team yourself and do all the raising money part, just click that roster tab and pick someone and donate to them, and it will contribute. Pick Senish if you want. But yeah, I think it's a great cause, and we do it. If you want to look on the forum, I don't know if someone could find that, but Tommy has a really great story on the official post. I'll bump that later.
Let's dog ear that for next week. We'll let Tommy talk a little bit about that when we talk
that's a good
about
idea.
Extra Life.
As it gets closer and closer to November to the stream thing, we will probably start talking about it a lot more. So it'll be cool.
For those of us that don't know, is there a date set for that already?
Yes, there is a hard
November.
date for the 24-hour official day, but it's technically an ongoing thing. We just will ramp really hard. It's a Saturday. It starts 8 a.m. Central Time until 8 a.m. on a Sunday.
Do you think the three of us will play
November
Destiny
7th.
for 24 hours again?
Oh my God, I forgot that's what I did for 24 hours last year. Was I played Destiny for 24
we'll
hours?
have to see what is available. It might be looking like Star Wars Battlefront, honestly.
Oh,
That'd be cool. Are we on
Battlefront won't be out in
PS4?
time.
Are we on
'Cause,
PS4? I don't know. We'll have to dog ear that as well. Maybe we'll talk about that next time.
Yeah,
You
the
know what
24-hour thing is in
too?
October though.
It's in
No.
November.
It's November 7th, isn't it?
That's still before Battlefront though.
Wait, when does Battlefront release?
Like
thought it was
10th or
15th
something.
or 15th, I think, maybe somewhere around there.
okay. Well, we'll
So I
have to pick
want
some
to
other
call
game.
up the Extra Life people and tell them to delay it.
Yeah, we should. do
We'll
that.
see what we can do.
The kids are important, but
Not that important.
So are the piloting AT-ATs. Okay.
I just want
Anyway,
to know, and I did not approve that message right there.
no. What else? Next time, also look. First, let's do props before I do the outro, because I have just some things to touch on for next time. Does anyone have props for anyone in the Strats community? For those of you joining us for the first time, we like to give props out, and it's a nice thing because we're all sort of close knit, or we try to be, and people do awesome stuff.
Gotta do my props for Simply Andrea doing an 8.5-hour stream of The Walking
That's
Dead season
right.
2.
Yes, and a great streamer. She's blowing up like crazy. Lots of followers, engaging stream, really good stuff.
And for finally playing God of War, because I gave it to her.
And this Saturday she's playing Transistor, I think. So that'd be cool.
Yeah, tune in Thursday on her stream. I think she has a surprise stream going on.
Tune in every day on her
Tune
stream.
in.
It's amazing.
Seriously.
That is true.
When I post this on YouTube and other places for the archive stream, someone will have to remind me or remind her that we talked about her so much at the end.
I'll get her a shout out.
Just put an
on
annotation
Twitter.
for her Twitch link on there.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I want to give some props to an engineer. You know, an engineer is
Yes.
quietly in the background, but he's always posting. He always wants to make things a better place. He seeks to understand and he shares his wisdom. You don't necessarily find him out here on the big screen with us, but he's been a solid member for a long time, and just want to make sure he gets recognized.
That's
Yeah.
great props. Absolutely agree.
Oh.
Dude, with your phone, that thing doesn't have mute? I mean, what? I'm gonna have to mute you and mumble here pretty soon.
The I'll give a props here. Today's giveaway actually is compliments of Weedums, and Weedums has been a hell of a member of this community for a long time. He's been here since ESO, the original inception, and he is such a solid dude. I actually had a chance to meet him in person. I went and hung out with him a little bit earlier this summer.
About that.
And he not only did he give us this stuff that we're giving away tonight, he gave us more stuff that I haven't even told Vecino about. So like, we have another Weedums donated giveaway to give, and like that's awesome, man. Like Weedum, he's off and on because he's in class right now, taking a lot of classes for school, trying to wrap up his degree with his GI Bill and such. But man, thanks for the giveaways. Thanks for coming around, hanging out.
I would
Mad
like.
luck with
I have two props. One to the brand new member, the Black Widow. If you saw, she posted an introduction. She is currently at the top of the Threads Red or Posts Red leaderboard. So she signed up and pretty much went in and read like every single thread, and let me tell you, that's actually pretty accurate. If you enter and leave, it does not count. We actually understand how many words are in the post and how long it takes to read them, so that is like a huge thing. Pretty interested in the community, signed up for Twitch, and is or the Twitch team, and is making it happen. Second props is to Auth, who is our new community manager. we want to announce.
That's right.
He's the official
Congratulations.
StratsCo, Strats.co, whatever, community manager for all your community management needs. That includes outreach on like social, on things that you need, putting out fires, everything. He's always dependable and super props. So yeah.
With that, I would like to say and add also, don't message Vecino, message me. give the man a break. He's got a new baby. Let him handle new baby shenanigans. I can handle most everything. If I need help from Vecino, if it's something that's above my ability to handle, I will obviously go seek him. But he's working a lot with our dev side of things, with his CTO, getting like product developed for us. And the less he has to deal with some of the petty things that happen from time to time. I'm not saying that everybody's problem is petty, but sometimes how do I reply as new topic is not a PM that Vecino needs to get.
Yeah, well, I think it's interesting because we've almost reached a point. I think we have reached a point where Auth is really the reason why he is the community manager at this point is he is the better person to message. I think we've reached a point. I never thought it would happen when starting this thing, but if I were going to message someone about something that was happening in the community, what someone's doing, who's doing what, like who runs this game, who should I talk to about this, he's the better person to message, just because he's understands and is more involved in all of those things, which is awesome. So yeah, now that I've forgotten, I think we have one more to give away, don't we? Real quick.
We do. Also, I'm gonna another props floated up from Ghost Talk. He wanted to shout out to me, Sinish, and especially Diakis for hooking up the Guild Wars 2 noobs whenever we spun that guild up and helping people out, running back in older zones with them and stuff like that. So, cheers, Diakis and Sinish, for helping out with that.
We got
another new follower that left. He's gonna learn at some point. These new guys are gonna learn that you gotta stay, you gotta stick around.
We're not sending a DM.
We're not sending a DM.
I knew what happened.
No, he's not here.
Man. I'm right.
I don't know.
He's gone.
He hasn't typed in chat yet. He's up to get the timer going.
Ban him quick.
Hey, if anybody mumble, I went ahead and threw that link up there for extra life. If anybody wanted to see what was going on with that.
Put it in Twitch chat.
Oh, good call.
We've been posting the links in Twitch chat. Yeah, and we'll talk about it at length. I'm gonna make sure it's in the thing. Well, we'll ask Tommy about it first.
Oh, that was my personal story I threw in Twitch chat. I didn't put the Strats one on there. But yeah, my personal story, put it out there. It doesn't bother me at all.
All right. Other things, just quickly. Outro. The blog is coming along. I'm working on it more and more. Tommy put out a great post. I'm working on a portion to really allow people to better advertise if they do a guest post. And they can have like a bio and get their stream recognized and things like that, and really encourage people to do guest posts. So if you have a guest post you want to write, definitely encourage it. Yes, Auth, what would you like?
Okay, sorry. I totally forgot I was going to props Tommy. For those who don't know, Tommy did do a blog post. It was fucking awesome.
Yes.
It was so awesome that it was about T-Board and how to do some setup stuff with that. It was so good that the T-Board dev liked it and sideboarded it on the T-Board subreddit. Like the official T-Board subreddit has Tommy's blog posts on the sideboard now as a tutorial. Like, congratulations, Tommy.
Thanks. And I'd like to throw out there, if it wasn't for the creative juices of these two individuals here, they would still be sitting on my hard drive here. So Vecino edited it like a big dog, and then Auth had the brain power to know exactly where to put it so it would get viewed by the dev. So it was definitely a group
effort. It was well received, though. I hope I speak for everyone when we say, and the T-Board subreddit, in saying that we hope more T-Board tutorials are to come.
They're on their way.
Awesome. Seriously, I need them.
Okay. Anyone have anything else in closing? I think we're pretty much good to go.
keep a lookout on the forums next month for a special Avion treat. I've been in contact with some GMs, and I might have something for us.
Ooh, a little teaser action. Keep a lookout also. Speaking of next week, the next Strats Weekly, I hope to have all new artwork and awesomeness that is going to be super awesome as we transition more and more into podcastizing the show and getting it out on iTunes and doing all that cool stuff. It will be awesome. All right, with that, we need a sign off strategically. Off?
Yeah.
Strategically,
I'll sign off on that.
I have been Travis Focino.
I'm off.
That's where you guys come in.
I'm Tommy.
All right, that was a little corny.
Figure it out.
We'll work out the beats on that one.
And I'm Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon. All
We
right,
should
we
definitely
will.
do Captain Planet sign off.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Only if I can
We'll
be
see
hard.
you.